So news spreading around on social media is indicating that the sole administrator of Rivers State, Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ekwe Ibas, retired, has summoned the elected governor of Rivers State. God, I just did laugh. So a quasi-military administrator of Rivers State is having the guts and the effrontery. So I can take it to mean that this can be a lie, but these guys are testing the waters. And in Nigeria, I have come to realize that there's actually no rumor, there's no lie. When the lies filtered into the air of Wike's collapse, everybody, yeah, it's a lie, it's a lie, it's a lie. But videos are showing that right now, and Wike has not been able to hold a substantive event ever since, right? Let's not deceive ourselves. So there is hardly any rumor. Okay, maybe exaggerated, or these are just ways to filter, to push in some narratives and all of the issues. Now, clearly, so the news actually is that Vice Mayor Ibok Ete Ekwe Ibas, retired, the sole administrator of Rivers State, has summoned the elected governor of Rivers State, Mr. Sun Fubara, and his deputy, Professor Ngozi Odu, or Dr. Ngozi Odu. So it's looking like we're in some form of constitutional mess. So, and the report is saying that it is to make clearance on some, or put clarity on some appointments and fundings that were done. Remember that in a couple of days, for some days now, the Rivers State government, led by the current sole administrator, has been having back and forth with the what's this guy's name? The umbrella body of lawyers in Nigeria, the Nigerian Bar Association, about the relocation of their planned annual convention from Port Harcourt, Rivers State to Enugu. Of course, when they announced that they were moving their convention or their annual conference from Rivers to Enugu, it came with them saying that the unconstitutional government in Rivers had one of the things that has spurred the relocation of the planned annual conference, right? And so the Rivers State administration, led by the current sole administrator, issued a press statement saying that their records are showing that the Rivers government under Mr. Sun Fubara donated the sum of 300 million naira to them because they were coming to host the conference in the state. Well, is this your relocation also going to involve paying back the money that was given to you by the government? And then the NBA back and forth, as we say, it's a gift and all of that. So I didn't get into all of that because it was messy. If all of these organizations that are supposed to uphold the constitution, that are supposed to stand for what is right, all of them keep behind the scene, interfacing, connecting with politicians and political actors. I have been, and I keep saying it, all of these things create the kind of mess that we are in. That's why a lot happens in our political terrain. That's all of these endorsement and disendorsement, all of them have political undertones, sponsored by financial. Can you imagine? I didn't like that taste anyway. I didn't like that, and the truth must be said. That is not good. NBA is supposed to be, NBA can fund itself, so to speak. And if you cannot fund your there are better other ways, not government, because you are supposed to help checkmate certain things. And now, whatever statement that the NBA put out in respect to the unconstitutional government in Rivers State was not being seen as being politically motivated, because they went on to have received gifts from. If you want to do a donation for a conference, make a public event, create a gala or dinner night, let everybody donate, and then you know. Because, but even at that, I think all of these things needs to stop. It is putting ourselves. Imagine the other day, it is a Supreme Court judge or the president of the Court of Appeal that was seen in an event that Wike escorted to go and receive an honorary doctorate degree, and then the court judge had to come and be saying that it was a coincidence that she met Wike there. All of these things are the problem that we continually have, and we must. This is a mess. So let's stay with the news. Rivers State government special announcement: the sole administrator, Vice Admiral retired Ibok Ete Ekwe Iba, CFR, has formally summoned the suspended governor of Rivers State, Sir Similai Fubara, and his deputy, Dr. Ngozi Odu, to appear before him for an inquiry into the appointment made under the administration over the past 2 years. Sir Fubara is directed to present all relevant documents and records pertaining to appointments, including justifications and procedures followed during this tenure. The session will also serve as an opportunity for the suspended governor to provide a clear, detailed explanation to why he believes he should be reinstated to office. Both parties are expected. I could tell by this write-up that I expected to appear in person as follows. Date Friday. This looks like a false news, but like I said, there is no rumor. The capturing or the presentation may be false, but these intents are there, and I can tell you for free. Even if Wike is the one laughing now, ultimately Tinubu will benefit all of this. So this news may be, of course, just before I switched on my camera, I saw Barrister Inibehe Efyong reporting that it is not clear that the news is false, and it never, it wasn't possible for that to happen. So all of that is still in considerations. It's quite, we're in a mess, and then I just hope it's false, and I just hope that's the best. I'll catch you another time.